Celebrate this channel's success with over 500 subs and 315,000 views in the last month. With zero promotion, here is a compilation of the 30 most popular videos on this channel. We also have a playlist where you can view all videos with over 1,000 views.
I would love you to do, if you can help, donate £1. In 24 hours, I will transfer that in entirety to Henry Bramman. I've decided as well, I'm going to hold about 10 grand of it back. And it's my money to do what I want with it. What you don't realise is I've got your telephone number, so it wasn't really a very smart call to make, was it? Hello, how are you? My name's Alex Bell. Oh, I think we've met before, haven't we? How's it going?
We have met once before, yeah.
Yeah, we have. I'm a journalist, as you know.
Yeah.
The most amazing week. The costs keep increasing to keep on air, and we're now at £221,000. That's what it costs for free. That's what it costs for free speech. But we.
Alex Belfield in Conversation podcast with daisymedia.co.uk.
There are a few people in the world that I'm excited to meet, and this man I've been stalking for about 17 years to get him on the programme because he's the funniest thing since Piles. Alan Carr, how are you?
Thank you.
And you've got a voice that, I don't know whether to say it's either like Barry White or Joe Pasquale, but it's somewhere in between, isn't it?
I know. I went out last night. We celebrated the Friday Night Project ending. So, yeah, I'm quite liking it. It's quite good, isn't it? Husky.
It's very different.
It's like when people came to see me Edinburgh show, my voice eventually went, and the poor people in the last week, they were expecting camp comedy. They got someone like, not saying my mother-in-law's fat, but it was like that. I was metamorphosing into, someone husky.
I don't know whether comedy's the way forward for you or those sex lines.
Yes.
And the costs are returned. I won't make a penny out of it. This is not about me profiteering. This is about me standing up to the bully BBC. Things we've got to do now. We've got cards open here. Don't you worry about that. What have we got, Stalking? You are wonderful. Looking forward to seeing you. Good luck from Carolyn. Thank you, Carolyn. You're very decent shirt. Now, I want to thank you after Sunday for the kindness. We have never had so many letters, emails and comments saying, carry on, fight on, we're going to help you. Again, for those who missed it, we now have 7 no further actions. And on the back of that, we've got to sue a lot of people, including Nottingham Police, who are already suing the chief executive over 2 of them. We will now proceed with the others, and the BBC, who we're writing to this week again. None of these people care, of course, it's not their money. But to get this through and over the line, we're so far £165,000 down. I've put a ton of my money into buying new equipment and legal fees, and you have been so incredibly generous. And so many of you writing to send beautiful notes and kindness. Jack, thank you. All of this goes to my lawyer, Henry Bramman, 100% of it. And when we win it back, you get awarded costs. If you win, we will be giving it to a charity of your choice. Jack, thank you. Just so incredibly kind. That will. Not one, every penny I earn, I shouldn't need to keep explaining this, but there's so many autistic fucking backwards people who are obsessed over the fact they can't understand the success is very profitable, but it also costs a lot of money. To keep the channel going every month is 7,000 or 8,000. We've spent 30-odd thousand setting up the website. This has to be paid for by me working. Because I think there's shenanigans afoot. And I don't want to end up behind bars. Because
yeah, she makes me laugh. She is quite funny. She is, in her own way.
Well, she's obviously a big personality. That's why everybody loves her. There's a huge baggage that comes with somebody like Kerry. Just because she's a star, you clearly don't want to be showbiz. Why would you want to have a relationship with somebody who brings you all of that attention that you don't necessarily want? Is it just she was just so amazing you had no choice?
Because I love her.
So how much did you know about Kerry before you actually got to form the relationship where you got married?
Just what you read, isn't it, really? You know, you don't bump into celebrities every day.
And what was your perception of her? Come on, be honest.
Matt's very new to this radio interview. He's not done one before.
He's doing very well if you let him answer. Let him answer.
Well, as she was saying, when they wrote the book, I was there with Fanny, the ghostwriter who did the book for Kerry, so
The crap that she goes through and the things that people say about her must break her heart. I think one of the most disgusting headlines I read in the last year or so was the headline about you taking coke whilst pregnant with your last child. When you read that and you opened the News of the World that Sunday, how did you feel and how did you react?
That devastated me. Like I said, I wasn't on my medication then.
It seems to me, even if it's true, it's tragic, and most of the time it's not true, which is even more tragic. Thank you for talking to me. It has genuinely been one of the most insightful hours I've ever done on the radio. And I hope to talk to you again. Thank you,
very
Kerry
much.
Katona.
Cheers. Hi, I'm Kerry Katona, and you're listening to Alex Belfield. Personally, I'd rather live in Iceland than listen to that rubbish.
Everybody who has donated, thank you. We appreciate it sincerely. So many kind letters coming in. So many wonderful people too. Wonderful letter here from Catherine. Thank you, Catherine. She's given me some chocolates and a beautiful card here too. Thank you, Catherine. And Merry Christmas from Argos. I've just got a new kitchen and I thought I'd put a telly here. So I went to buy one from Argos. I thought I'll use the high street, you see, that's what they keep saying. Use the high street. Well, the TV was about 2 inches too big and went over the cooker. So within 24 hours, I put it back in the box and took it back. Well, they won't accept it because it's been used. If it's opened and not in exactly the same packaging, completely unused, they will not give you a refund or exchange. I will never use Argos again. I explained to them that I'd made a mistake and that the gap here wasn't big enough and I needed a slightly smaller TV, which is this one. They said, sorry sir, we cannot give you a refund or an exchange. So I had to go to Amazon and buy this one, which of course I could send back tomorrow because the online policy for returns is completely different to the high street. Week this week we have had great news from the High Court that I am not gagged, there has been no injunctions and free speech lives on. That's amazing.
Hello.
Hello there, sir.
Yes, what is it for? No, could you tell me what you're doing?
Come down to the door, sir, then we can explain it to you then.
Okay.
Right.
8 victims of stalking, RV Alex Belfield, and they've come back with 4 no guilties, 2 stalking verdicts and 2 simple stalking verdicts. Judge Saini recommended getting legal advice. As you know, I've spent over 300,000 already, and he said that we will get to sentencing on September the 16th. The bail conditions continue.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, mate.
Hello, mate.
You? How are you?
I'm all right.
What should I
supporting you all the way. I'm
Thank you,
Liam,
mate.
Ordinary man. You looking forward to the day?
Well, I am. Well, I'm here. That's all it is. It's just showing our face. That's the main thing.
Did you when you on tour late last night?
Last night we left at midnight. We had 80 people in a pub. No masks, no tests, nothing. We had a good old laugh. I kissed every one of them. We did a selfie, and I'm perfectly fine. I'm not dead. Who knew?
It was fantastic, and you know, I think a lot of people in this country would like to say thank you very much for everything that you've done for us.
Well, you're very kind.
Brilliant.
What's your name?
My name's Liam.
Liam, thank you, mate.
I have a Facebook thing, an ordinary man, so I'm very proud of what you are.
I'm an ordinary
doing.
man myself.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to you, and thank you so
have a
much.
good day, won't you?
Thank you, mate. Jeremy, stop it. Where's the £1,000? I'm not going to keep asking you. Over 600,000 people have seen my original video. We are going to sue every single one of them, but I have to follow the legal course. I sleep very well at night. I don't write anonymous emails to anyone, ever. I put my name on it, and that's why I'm deeply unpopular, opposed to people who would rather do stuff anonymously to kill people's careers. And by the way, 700,000 followers and not one person messaged me on Sunday to tell me that I am wrong. Not one. It's there, public record. Yet what you want to do is repeat lies and defame me for your agenda. You're a vile, nasty man. Do you want to reply? Okay, I'll keep making more videos, it's fine. Another brick bought for the house. You know, there's so many of them now doing all these podcasts and vodcasts, live in my living rooms. Good evening and welcome live across the world. This is the Voice of Reason. If you're any good, right, you'll get enough hits that you'll earn a living like I'm doing through YouTube. I would never ask my punters ever to put their hand in their pocket.
Well, I asked you, would you help me financially?
I would never ask my punters ever to put their hand in their pocket.
I said to you that if you could give me £1 each,
I would never ask my punters ever to put their hand in their pocket.
please just give me £1.
I beg you, do not give money by GoFundMe. By donating what you can at the GoFundMe pages and PayPals.
I have just deposited £44,600.
They're ripping you off.
Please just give me £1.
They're raping you of your dignity.
Please just give me £1.
And of your purse, and it's shameful. I've made the decision that I am no longer going to review shows that I don't want to see, and I hand over the baton to someone else.
Are you going to appeal the stalking verdict?
Of course I'm going to appeal. We have no choice.
You've been found guilty of stalking. You're now a stalker. How does that make you? Do you want to apologise to people that you upset? Are you going to carry on using social media, sending messages and emails like you have done in the past?
Alex Belfield has been granted bail. He'll be sentenced on September the 16th. Jodie Law, BBC, East Midlands Today, Nottingham Crown Court.
Live across the world, we are back for a Wednesday. It's the peak of the week. It's Alex Belfield here at the Voice of Reason, and welcome one and all.
Chunky, it's a Friday night, live across the world. This is the Voice of Reason. I just
need to speak to my lawyer. I need to speak to my lawyer.
Much worse than that. In fact, as bad as you think it might be, I'm telling you, it's 100 times worse than anything you think. But we have now done what we can as a team to get this platform back on the air. Now, I beg all my audience to phone Jeremy Vine live on the air when he's on Channel 5 in the morning. There is no delay. They have a thing called live defence, which in law, if you don't have a delay, the lawyers can argue that you are live, so whatever happens on the programme is within defamation laws of live defence. The same at the BBC, they don't have a delay system anywhere. So if you get on air, you are completely live, unlike places like Talk Radio, for example, or LBC, where they do have a dump button, a delay system to chop out 7 or 12 seconds of their programme. Jeremy doesn't have that luxury. So I beg of you to call him and hold him to account and say to him, "Dear boy Jeremy, I was driving down the road this morning." Hey, by the way, maybe the cabbies could help us. You could scream out your window, black cabbies, say, "Jeremy, where's the £1,000?
In the last 28 days, we have had 1.8 million impressions on YouTube. That is the number of times a video has shown up in YouTube search or as a recommended video, with a 10.9% click-through rate. Some of these will be from Alex Belfield videos, and most are probably from all the great channels also exposing Alex Belfield, his lies, stalking and fraud. Thank you.